Okay, so we've all been there. You're trying to log into a website, and you get that message, password incorrect.
But the thing is, you know it's right. You're positive. I mean, you've typed this password 1,000 times. It's basically muscle memory.
So what gives? Why is the computer telling you you're wrong when you know you're right? Well, to figure that out, we've got to look at this from two completely different points of view. Yours and the system's. First up, let's talk about your side of things, which, by the way, is totally logical.
You type your password. It's a simple action, right? You put in the exact letters and numbers you know you're supposed to, and your expectation is crystal clear. If the password is correct, you should get in. Simple as that. But that's not what happens, is it?
Yeah, instead of a welcome screen, you get hit with this really confusing and frankly unhelpful message.
It just says invalid password. That's it. It's so blunt. It basically just tells you, nope, you're wrong, but it gives you absolutely zero clues about why. Now, from the system's point of view, this isn't an opinion. It's a hard fact. What you typed just doesn't match what it has saved, period. And to really get why, we need to peek behind the curtain and see what the system is actually looking at. And this, right here, is the key to the whole thing. It has nothing to do with what you remember. It's all about what the system is designed to compare.
Okay, so here's the biggest misconception we all have. We kind of picture the website having a big list of our actual passwords, right? But that's not what's happening. A secure system does something way different. It's comparing two digital fingerprints.
And this is so important. For your own safety, a website or app never stores your actual password. I mean, think about it. If they just stored it as plain text and a hacker got in, that would be a complete disaster. So instead, it stores something called a hash. The best way to think of it is literally like a fingerprint, a unique, protected digital fingerprint of your password. It's a one-way street. You can't work backwards from the fingerprint to get the password. But, and this is key, the exact same password will always create the exact same fingerprint. So you see, the system doesn't have a copy of your key. It just has the lock, that unique digital lock. That's the stored hash. So here's how it works every single time you log in. You type your password. The system instantly creates a temporary fingerprint from what you just typed. And then it just asks one super simple question. Does this brand new fingerprint match the one we have on file? If they match, if they are a 100% perfect match, you're in. But if it's anything less, even 99.9%, nope, access denied. And that's why the tiniest little mistake leads to a total failure. A single typo, one wrong capital letter, even an accidental spacebar hit. It doesn't just change your password a little bit. Oh no, it creates a completely different digital fingerprint. So, to the system, password 123 with a capital P and password 123 with a lowercase p might as well be from different planets. They are totally unrelated.
Okay, so that explains the technical side of why it says you're wrong. But why is the error message so, useless? Well, it turns out that's completely on purpose. It's a great question, right? Why can't it just say, hey, your username is correct, but the password isn't? That would be so much more helpful. The reason it doesn't is all about a trade-off between being helpful and being secure.
Think like a hacker for a second. If they're trying to break in and they test a common username, and the website tells them password incorrect, what just happened? The website just confirmed that a real account with that username exists. Boom. Now the attacker has a target, and they can throw everything they have at cracking that one account. But by giving that vague, generic message, something like invalid username or password, the system gives nothing away. The attacker has no idea if the username was right or wrong. No information gets leaked. That little bit of vagueness, that intentional confusion, actually makes it much harder for bad guys to find real accounts, and that keeps everyone safer. All right, so let's tie this all together. Let's go back to that initial moment of frustration and make sense of it. That invalid password message, the one that feels like the system is broken, it's not an error at all. It's actually a security feature, and it's doing its job perfectly. You see, the system did exactly what it was designed to do. It compared the fingerprints, saw they didn't match, and then gave you that secure, non-specific message. As far as the software is concerned, that was a complete success. So really, the whole confusion comes down to a simple mismatch of priorities. Your priority is just getting into your account, right? Convenience. But the system's priorities? They're totally different.
It cares about two things: absolute mathematical precision and security. It has no concept of close enough. For the system, it's either an exact match or it's no match at all. There's nothing in between.
So the next time that password screen tells you you're wrong, just remember, the system isn't being difficult. It's just blind. It's literally just comparing two digital fingerprints in the dark. And for your own protection, it's designed not to give you any hints. And that explains why the software behaved that way.